Why, I'm Huckleberry. Hi everyone, it's Mark here again, Space Cowboy, and I'm back with another video. Although unfortunately, this is actually a re-recording of a video I accidentally deleted from my YouTube channel, obviously by mistake. The episode where I spoke about G-Rev, Border Down, Under Defeat, and those titles. So this won't be for everyone because those of you that are watching have probably seen this before, but hopefully I can record it in a more condensed format. And I figured that as I'm new to YouTube, it would just annoy me knowing that I'd recorded a video and it had been deleted. So I thought, I've got the time, I'll quickly knock this video out and then I can plan and do a proper video in the next few days. So as always, it is a toast to my good friend Mr. Tetley. Cheers, fella. Now this is surprisingly good. Very quaffable, easily to drink. Easy to drink. It wouldn't be my usual go-to, and that's because it is Green King's IPA. But it's not too early in the morning, but I saw these in my local shop and I thought I'll pick them up, and then if I'm recording a video in the morning and I want to raise a toast to Tetley at 10 AM, it doesn't matter because I've got these 3.5% IPAs. I can just cheekily use one of them. So the other thing I need to do, of course, is we're now on the 40th Norwich Beer Festival. I say 40th, I'm missing the 39th because that little tankard like this is around my partner's, so I'm not going to drive all the way around there just to get a glass to raise a toast because that would be a little bit daft. Anyway, cheers everyone. Quite nice. So, before I spoke about G-Rev and the games Border Down and Under Defeat. And the reason I spoke about them was to highlight differences between, say, modern bullet hells and more traditional shooters where you had environmental hazards. And no game illustrates that better than Border Down. It's a magnificent looking game on the Dreamcast, and I will add some gameplay footage later. One good thing about re-recording this video is that I can't do any worse than I did in that previous episode. So G-Rev, short for G-Revolution, were formed with the idea of producing arcade shoot-em-ups. They realised, of course, it would be an expensive endeavour, so they undertook some contract work for both Taito and Treasure. When it comes to Treasure, they actually worked on Ikaruga, a famous game. And what you have with Ikaruga, of course, is interactive 3D environments. You've got to weave your ship through all the obstacles. It's a far cry from a sort of bullet dodging, well, bullet hell. You've got to pay attention to the environment, and the game will scale in and out much as it does in Border Down, and it makes for a more immersive experience. So when people say to me they can't get on with bullet hells, I can understand why. If you go back to some of these traditional shooters, you can see there's quite a stark contrast in the game development and design. The reason I mention layer section, which is what they contracted to do for Taito, is that this, I would say, is the best example of an entry point into a Japanese shooter, particularly on the Sega Saturn. I've been asked that question a few times. If you're getting into shooters on the Saturn, where would you start? It has to be layer section because, oh, and it's the game, I should add, here in the background. Fantastic pixel art. And what you have is a lock-on mechanic. You might be able to see it there, where you can lock onto ships and enemies in the background before they enter the foreground and want to then attack you. So that's quite good. It makes for a more immersive style of game, as I've said. So I'll play a little bit of that in a bit. So this was a Taito game worked on by G-Rev, and they used the funding from that to then go on and produce Border Down. A fantastic looking game. The interesting thing about this is it is and remains a Dreamcast exclusive. So the only way to play this game is on the Japanese Dreamcast. It hasn't yet been re-released on modern consoles, as a number of Saturn and Dreamcast shooters are. I'm yet to see Border Down get a modern release. I'm a fan of Border Down. It is a great game and you'll see it shortly. But for me, the other game that they worked on more recently, I think this might have been like 2008, is Under Defeat. Now this is a different style of game. This is a vertical shoot 'em up, but in this one you're controlling a helicopter. This did get a more modern release on the Xbox 360. I believe it's also on the PS3. It's also had, now I think about it, a more modern release. It's also on the Nintendo Switch, and therefore by default, I wonder if it's on the PS4. I'm not sure if I've seen it on the PS4. I think it might just be on the Switch only. But anyway, enough of my waffling. Let's show you some gameplay. Okay guys, here we are with layer section. I'll keep it on default settings. As you can see, here we are. That little crosshair in front of the ship, that's for the lock-on laser, which you fire with the second fire button. So there we go, I can hit them in the background. And you can fire both shots at the same time, so that is rather useful. The one thing, another interesting thing about this game is it's got several different names. So I think in the east it's called Layer Section, in the west it's called Ray Force. I've got a feeling it's got a third name as well, though I can't remember it. Got some ground units there. You have to sort of fly the crosshair over them and then you can lock on. Fantastic looking game. And just when I play a game like this, I can see why people do prefer, or certainly have a fondness for these older traditional shooters. They're less frantic. I am wondering if I've got some kind of a special bomb or something. Oh, there we go, we've got a lock on as well as... Well, I should also add in my defence, I'm actually playing this on a pad. I haven't plugged the arcade stick in, so I'm at a slight disadvantage. Let's get up a bit, see if I can get up a bit close and fire some lock on. Oh, I'm not actually hitting them, am I? Oh, I should have heard that. Oh, look at the background, the graphics. I just love it. Whoa. Now I haven't got this TV set up perfectly because I think it's slightly zoomed out. I can't see the top of the ship. Come down here, stop hiding up there. Okay, let's just face tank him. Well, not too bad. It's also 2-player as well, I should add. Whoa, 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 what's that? Cool. Oh yeah, we've got... So we'll get close up some of this. Anyway, we're in a bit of trouble here. Oh, hang on. It's because we're not destroying them in the background when they're coming into the foreground. Right, okay. Yes, the other good thing about this game is it's widely available, it's affordable, it is on modern systems, it got a PS4 port as well as a Switch port, and the conversion was handled by M2 shot triggers, so, or as part of their shot triggers range I should say, so well worth picking up. Oh, here we go. Oh, just a great looking game. Every bit the arcade experience. If only I'd put my arcade stick in. Not sure what these I haven't worked out what the power-ups do, the different sort of coloured shapes. So let's use the homing missiles. Well, there we are, that's Layer Section, an excellent game and one I certainly need to spend a bit more time with. Well guys, here we are with the incredible looking Border Down. Not an easy game by any means. So I'm just having a little bit of refreshment. Right, let's crank this volume up a bit. So with this, what you have is you have 3 levels of difficulty. You start with green, down to yellow, down to red. Basically, if you hit a life, you border down, hence the name of the game. Then the game is then more difficult. Right, see if I can do better than I did last time I recorded this video. So you hold the fire button down and you've got this concentrated shot, or if you rapidly tap it, they then home in. I must say, it does make a lot of difference playing on a Hori arcade stick as opposed to a pad. No, I thought I was gonna. Oh, there we go. Oh well, at least you got to see the. So you can see there. I got to the second part of the first level. Well, the other thing I should explain is that laser level at the bottom. That gets charged up, and obviously that winds down or runs out. That meter does when I use the laser. So I'm now on the medium difficulty. If I take another shot, I'll then be on the hardest difficulty. Yes. And here's the first boss. Now what I've got here is a choice about when I want to use my laser. So it takes a while to charge up. The trouble is I can't remember. Oh yeah, no. Am I brave enough to try and... No. Oh. I'm on a boss fight, so you can't border down at this point, but... Oh. Does he fire up or down? I can't remember which way is he going to go. Yes! Whew. A moral victory there, particularly when I'm on the red border. Now, if I perform well enough, I do get the chance to border back up. Yes, I think that means I have. So can I border up? You basically get slightly different routes if you border down, and they do, as I say, get more difficult. Yes. We'll go for yellow. Oh dear, this is where things really ramp up because you've got to navigate your way through effectively a tunnel. See, you don't get this in vertical bullet hells. I can go anywhere, it's got to dodge the neon. Here. Oh no. That's it. Fantastic. First section and we're bordered down already. And then it's going to get more difficult now. Oh, there we go. This reminds me of Death Smiles, this does. Oh. Well, that just reminds me of Death. Right, come on, we've got to... This is one of those games where I really, to get anywhere, I've got to put time into it. I've got to learn the layouts of the levels. Have some idea about where to place the ship. I mean, this is just an absolute nightmare. There we go, left and right and up and down all at the same time. There's no coincidence. I mean, you can see similarities between this and Nicaruga. Oh, well, that wasn't too bad a job. What's coming up now? Oh, marvellous. This is why I don't play horizontal shooters. This reminds me of games like R-Type. Can't fly too high, can't fly too low. Well, music's getting a bit funky. Ooh, that was a bit cutting a bit fine there. Good grief. Ooh. I don't think that's the best I've done, I think. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, this is the trouble. I know nothing about this boss. Whoa, hang on, whoa, hang on, hold up. Oh, hold you up. I haven't even damaged him yet. Where have I got to hit him? Oh yeah, forgot about that. Has he taken any damage yet? It's the trouble. I can't look at his health and. Is it up there? No. Oh well, there we go. I will continue, but I don't want the video to be too long, and it's time for a bit of Under Defeat. Well, here we are, guys. Time for some Under Defeat. Hopefully it should be nice and loud. I have this TV wired up to my stereo, so it's coming through the main hi-fi speakers. I've also put the recording back up to 60 frames because when I recorded the CRT, I had it at 30 frames. I forgot to change it for border down, so I'm afraid border down might not look as good as it should do because I didn't change it. Okay. And here we are. This is Under Defeat by G-Rev on the Dreamcast. And what you can do is you can sort of pivot the chopper, and then you can fire. Just such a gorgeous looking game. You're probably being deafened by explosions at this point, but as I say, this has also had a modern console release on the Switch, as well as an earlier release on the 360. I think on the Switch, and I haven't picked it up on that as yet, but I know they kind of remastered it a little bit and changed the aspect ratio for 16.9. So for conventional TVs where you're not playing in Tarte mode, it should fill the screen and still play correctly. Here we go, the first boss. Good grief. Maybe I should have turned the volume down a bit. Trying to flank him. Ah. I think I might have been trying to be too cute and trying. Whoa. Oh. That is not easy. Just turn the volume down a bit. Oh, dear me. Oh, what the hell. Let's turn it back up. What would Lenny do? He'd crank it up. So basically, you pivot the helicopter left and right, and when you hold down fire, it will lock in position. It takes a bit of getting used to, but it does feel natural after a while. And you kind of wonder why more games didn't make use of this. I know people are going to say, well, Zero Gunner 2 has, but ashamedly, I'm yet to play it. Yeah, I never played the game. I own it. I've got it on the Dreamcast, and I think it might be on a compilation as well, but I haven't played it as yet. Oh. Have another little go. Now this is a game I have played quite a bit. I think I got to about the 3rd or 4th stage. I certainly haven't completed it. It's getting used to, oh, I should have used a bomb there. It's getting used to, it sort of almost borders on slightly isometric at times. Oh dear, yeah. That's where it needs that's where I need practice, is to it's very easy to get trapped on the side of the screen. Oh. Anyway, that's a quick look at Border Down. So let's turn the volume down, and remember, as always, oh, a bit close, you're a daisy if you do. I'll see you next time.